What if everything you think you know about the Illuminati is wrong? What if the shadowy figures, secret hand signs, and world control stories are not evidence of a hidden empire, but proof of how powerful fear and imagination can be? Before you decide, stay with me till the end, because the truth is far more surprising than the conspiracy. The word Illuminati immediately creates a reaction. Some people laugh, some people get curious, and some feel genuine fear. That reaction itself is important because it shows how deeply the idea has entered our collective mind. But ideas don't become powerful overnight. They grow slowly, shaped by history, power struggles, and human psychology. Historically, the Illuminati started in 1776 in Bavaria, founded by Adam Weishaupt, a professor who believed that society was being held back by superstition, blind obedience, and misuse of power. His goal was not domination, but enlightenment. He wanted people to question authority, think logically, value science, and reduce the influence of dogma. In today's world, these ideas sound normal, but in the 18th century, they were revolutionary. At that time, kings ruled by divine right, and the church controlled knowledge. Questioning either could cost you your life. So when a group openly encouraged critical thinking and independence, it was seen as a threat. The Illuminati didn't need to be evil to be dangerous. They only needed to challenge the system, and that is exactly what they did. And because of this, the group was banned within a few years. Government orders were issued, members were arrested, and records were seized. Most historians agree that the original Illuminati did not survive long after the ban. There is no solid evidence that it continued as a powerful underground organization controlling nations and economies. But here's where things get interesting. When something disappears suddenly, especially something controversial, imagination fills the silence. People began asking questions. Did they really end? Or did they go underground? These unanswered questions became fertile ground for myths. Over time, the Illuminati stopped being a real group and became an idea. An idea is far more powerful than an organization because it doesn't need proof to survive. It only needs belief. Every time something confusing happened in the world, wars, financial crashes, sudden rises of powerful individuals, people looked for a hidden explanation. Humans naturally struggle with randomness. We want reasons. When things go wrong, we prefer to believe someone planned it rather than accept that the world can be chaotic and unfair. The Illuminati became a convenient explanation for everything that felt out of control. Symbols played a huge role in strengthening this belief. The all-seeing eye, triangles, pyramids, and ancient geometry were suddenly labeled as Illuminati signs. But these symbols existed thousands of years before the Illuminati. Ancient Egyptians, Greeks, Hindus, and Buddhists used them to represent awareness, balance, energy, and consciousness. The eye symbol was never about surveillance. It was about perception. The triangle represented stability and harmony. But once fear enters the picture, meanings change. Symbols don't become dangerous because of what they are, but because of what people believe they mean. Modern pop culture poured fuel on this fire. Music videos, films, fashion, and advertisements began using mysterious imagery to look deep, rebellious, or elite. Artists know that mystery attracts attention. A single symbol can create millions of conversations. But entertainment is not evidence, it is performance. When famous people succeed, people look for hidden reasons. Hard work feels boring, talent feels unfair, luck feels uncomfortable. So secret societies feel satisfying. It's easier to believe success comes from hidden membership than from years of effort and timing. Social media accelerated everything. Short clips, dramatic music, red circles, and bold claims spread faster than facts. Algorithms reward emotion, not accuracy. Fear and shock travel faster than calm explanations. Slowly, repetition creates belief, not because it's true, but because it's familiar. The modern Illuminati narrative reflects something deeper: distrust in power. Governments lie, corporations exploit, elites protect their own. These are real issues. But instead of confronting visible systems, we project everything onto an invisible enemy. A faceless villain feels safer than admitting that power imbalance exists openly. This is why the Illuminati story survives. It is not about history, it is about psychology. It gives people a sense of understanding in a confusing world. It offers a single villain for many problems. And most importantly, it shifts responsibility away from systems we can see towards shadows we cannot challenge. So, is the Illuminati misunderstood? Historically, yes. The original group was philosophical, short lived, and nowhere near the monster it is portrayed as. Culturally, also yes. Today's Illuminati is not an organization, but a symbol of fear, mistrust, and curiosity. The real danger is not a secret society controlling everything. The real danger is blind belief, whether in authority or in conspiracy. The same lack of questioning that the original Illuminati opposed is what fuels modern myths about them. Before you believe any claim, ask one simple question: where is the evidence, and who benefits from my fear? Because fear is the most powerful tool ever created, and it doesn't need a secret society to spread. If this made you question what you thought you knew, don't stop here. Share this with someone who believes every symbol hides a secret. Like this content if you value logic over fear, and follow for more deep dives that challenge popular beliefs, because the real enlightenment begins when you start questioning, not shadows, but stories.